What's going on YouTube? GraveCinder here, and welcome back to part 7 of our campus challenge series. Once again, this series and episode is sponsored by Paradox Interactive, who will at the end of the series provide us 6 keys to give out to you guys for any DLC for either PlayStation or Xbox. So, part 7. Man, this is exciting. We just had a new content creator pack drop, so that's a little bit of something that we're going to be focusing on today. Let me fill you in to let you know what I did in between the episodes. I went ahead and I kind of just I reworked this one over here. So all I did really is I added some on and off ramps to kind of prevent additional congestion here. Filled in the area with some trees and whatnot all around, except for here, but I gotta get to that. And then I made a nice little residential area right over here where we're gonna plump in a district, and we're gonna make this the campus housing, and we'll use that same building type. So let's go ahead and do that right off the bat. So we'll come over here, we'll grab our district builder tool, and we are just gonna go all the way around just like so. There we go. And then we're gonna select it. We're gonna go over here and we're gonna go to University City. So all this right here is going to be the lower density University City type housing. Over here, I left a little bit of room for some basic services, and let's go ahead and put those in. So I see that that's not gonna reach all the way. I really don't want to put in an actual hospital here. So let's do a small clinic, and then we'll add one up above as well. We can, on the other hand, put in the police station or police headquarters, right? Yep. And then we can also do the firehouse as well. They're smaller buildings. I mean, if you look at the comparison between this and the actual hospital, it's a little much. Power wise, let's see, how can we get power over here? What if we get creative again and do a park right there? That's still not gonna work. What if we also put in, oh sure, a couple of basketball courts here. Actually, let's do a basketball court and a tennis court. Now, is that close enough? It's not. So what we're gonna do here is we're gonna go here and we're gonna grab our earthquake sensor to bridge the gap. That is the earthquake. Yep. So check it out. Now power has transferred. So instead of putting in the power lines like this and having them, kind of disrupt the look of the area, this right here, and what we're gonna do actually is we're just gonna turn it just a little bit. It almost looks like a little service box in between the highway roads, and it kind of looks cool to me. But it does serve as a good way to transfer power as well. Let's see. Over here on this side, we're also going to need some school coverage to help all the buildings level up. And let's come down here. We'll put in a nice little elementary school right over here. And these two buildings look quite alike. And let's go with a high school as well, and we'll put that right across the street here. A couple of parks to connect, one there. One small playground right there, and there we go. We have a pretty good start for our University City district. Should be kind of cool too. It's pretty close to the university. We are going to put in a pathway that kind of connects it all the way up top as well. Okay, and then I think just coming to right about there should be okay for now. So let's talk about the content creator pack that came out. Let's go over here into districts just so you guys can see where you can find it. So modern city center, it's right in the district styles tab. That is the only way that you can activate it. What else came with it? I believe was 2 or 3 props. So let's see if we can locate those as well. I kind of took a brief little look at the video, so I'm not sure if we on console got the same stuff or not, but see, I don't see the props, so I don't think console got the props, but that's okay. We got I believe it was 39, 49, something like that. New zonable building, so not ploppable, but zonable, and I believe it's only for the commercial area. I'm not 100% sure either, but I guess we're just gonna have to play with it and see. So what I thought about doing with that DLC is kind of starting out this way for a commercial area, since we have this pretty gnarly demand, and building the city center kind of right over here, or a modern city center, just utilizing that particular district. This whole thing right here is probably going to be the city center. But let's do that. Let's kind of get the ball rolling. Maybe something like that right there. I have it come down to right about there-ish. And I'm not going for symmetry between here and here or anything like that. Let's just we'll randomize it a little bit and kind of see how it goes, right? Oh, there we go. Perfect. All right, so something like that. Maybe not. There we go. Looks like a little roof. So, okay. So let's do that. We'll come to there. We'll leave it just like it is right there, and then let's see. Is this gonna work? Yes, it kind of sort of will. It's gonna mess up our zoning over here on this end. So let's come to right about there, and then we're gonna make it hook up to right there. So we'll use that. Let's come over here and we will extend this. I'm not sure that we're gonna go all the way down this way, but for now let's do it just like so. Make sure that we get rid of the lights. Lights are turned off everywhere else over here, and let's put in a main road that'll connect us all the way up to the city center. So we can come out to here. Now that I think about it, I should have done the road with trees. There we go. Okay, so that's going to be the in. We may have an out down here as well, and I think we should just go ahead and pre-plan for that right away. There we go. But okay, so let's zone some commercial. We'll see what it looks like. We'll watch the buildings grow and whatnot. There we go. I'll clean this up a little bit later. So then we're gonna select our district. We're gonna go down here, select modern city center, and I'm hoping this works on the European map. So let's do this block up top right here and just see what this ends up looking. Whoa, that's way too much. There we go. So we'll let those zone in. Let's work on a little bit of power transfer. And we can, where's our parks? So we can put in this park right here. On this side, plaza is gonna be a little too big. So that's maybe we can put that there. Let's see if that's enough to transfer power, and it is. Okay, cool. All right, so we have a way in. Lights we need to turn off. And yeah, we turned them off over there, and that's a little weird. Hopefully you guys are seeing that as well. I think that's the pre-built awning up top. I'll put the game on 3-speed, kind of let them build up. That commercial demand is just outrageous at this time, and yeah, this is it. These are the buildings. All right, we're a tourist. All right, let's be a dog. My daughter, by the way, loves this dog in this game. Anytime I'm in here, she pops in. She's like, "Daddy, Daddy, see dog." So I bring it out, and then we spend about 10 minutes just walking around with the dog and going to the park, and it's great, I tell you. But there they are, and it's kind of cool. It's just like the European buildings. They're wall to wall. Oh, they got cute little shops on the back, or not shops, but like picnic areas, lunch. Yeah. Okay, so let's see how this goes. We'll do more. So we'll actually let's fill in this whole area right here. There we go. And yeah, why not? Let's fill it. Actually, right here is a good place for another park. Maybe even another volleyball court. But there's some folks coming over here to shop already. I don't think these are different than anything else we have. The outlet shop. I think it's pretty much the same exact stuff as the high density commercial buildings over here, except for just the look of the buildings themselves. So we are going to have to look into possible traffic solutions over here if we zone a big amount of these buildings. Just to test it out, let's put in some offices here as well and just kind of see what that looks like. And then residential wise, we'll do residential, high density residential in a different area. So I'm gonna let this I'll let this fill in. I'll zone a little bit more of the college campus housing over here. So I'll let that come in, and I will be back in just a moment. Well, what did I tell you guys about traffic? Look at all of these cars coming in and going. It's non-stop. It's been like this ever since I zoned a little bit more. Traffic is increasing, as you can see right over here. So what I did is I expanded the off-ramp here into a 2-lane highway road, but then you've got the backup going all the way from here to this side here. So we're gonna have to look into some additional ways to get into this area over here to prevent the traffic from both sides. One way we can do that is we can tunnel under with an exit ramp and come down through here. we can create an additional bridge that just brings cars and trucks out this way from the highway, which I think would be ideal. And then another one, of course, to get us out of here. So let's actually go ahead and do that. We'll do this live. Why not? And hope it works too. Okay, so we're gonna do that, and nope, actually let's not do that. Let's, there we go, that's the place I want it to be. All right, so now there we go, we're gonna do that, and then over here we're gonna go up, and let's see how close we can get to here. It's a little too steep, so let's see if we can, yeah, perfect. All right, so we'll do that. So you see how these cars are already exiting out this way. So now here, what we're gonna do is we're gonna come over here. We'll select that same height. I'm gonna turn our grid back on. And I think, let's see if it'll let us make a nice curve. Okay. That is not bad. Not bad. And we're gonna have to move this guy, which is a-okay. Well, kind of. Maybe it won't transfer power. And then from here, let's see. There we go. All right, perfect. So now we'll pause the game so we don't confuse the cars. We'll go and we'll upgrade everything. Why? There we go. Why is it not letting me? Let's see. Okay, so this should work, hopefully, and it'll take this traffic away from coming up this way. So we'll let the game run for a little bit, kind of see how the traffic handles all of this, and go from there. I'm thinking actually to prevent these cars from going left here, we turn this into a one-way. There we go, something like that. So now you can only go right or straight, and these guys can go right or straight as, or I'm sorry, right, left, or straight for them. Maybe, you know what? Maybe we turn this into a one-way as well to avoid additional confusion and conflict for these folks. Oh, yeah, the other thing that we ought to do here is turn this into a 3-laner, just like so. So now you can split off once you get there. And we solved this traffic here. Kind of. All right, let's see if that helps us out a little bit. And it looks like it already did. This isn't backed up too far. This over here is working good for the most part. I think we're good. We're at 33,000 in population. We have 42,000 coming in per week. We'll zone some more residential. By the way, for those of you guys that don't have the campus DLC, this is what the campus homes look like. Low density residential. Can only be low density residential as well. And they're using my favorite trees. So, okay. So this is not necessarily the best setup. It's pretty close to this right here. I'm hoping that this is just an influx of a lot of cars coming in at this particular time. And let's go ahead and we'll upgrade this to a 3-laner as well, and kind of see if that maybe helps with those going straight on and turning or getting off. All right, this over here has fixed itself for the most part. Where are we on traffic? We're still at 90%. We're doing great. 34,000 in population, and we're doing good. Minimal issues everywhere else in the city. Campus is doing good. Let's look into that as well. Oh, come on. So we need 2 more academic works to reach the 4th level. Let me get the 4th star. We currently have 23, almost 2,400 students out of 7,700, almost 7,800 that we can house here. And campus attractiveness is good. Students is good. Academic works. We're currently funding a grant for music. And let's look at the campus policy. So student healthcare. Let's give these guys free lunch. We're not gonna turn this one on. This will give everybody free education. At least not yet. Maybe when we get all 4 of them going, maybe we'll give everybody free education at that point. But for now, we'll leave that alone. And now we're screaming about not enough customers. Okay, so we're gonna give that a minute and kind of let everything settle in. Here we're gonna zone a little bit more offices right there. And traffic has died down. We're back to 91%. This is busy, but 100% manageable. I think for the most part we're good. Really cool DLC. So again, it's for commercial buildings only. It gives you these wall-to-wall commercial buildings, pretty much, and they're medium height. So I think we're kind of evolving in the game. We have super high density. We have medium density. If you're playing on a European map, your offices are pretty much medium density and everything else actually in the high density range. Then you have the super tall buildings, which are the IT buildings. So I think we're going for those levels. So you have low density, medium density, high density, and then you've got, well, super tall skyscrapers as well. But overall, looking pretty good. Alright, and we have gotten an additional academic year report. So we got 2 academic works. We are now the acclaimed reputation level, 4 stars. We lost a little bit of students, and we got sponsorship deal, which I believe is used only if you have a sports team or a sports stadium attached to your campus. And we've had 2 toga parties. So let's come over here. We'll fund an additional grant. There it is. Let's do cinematography this time around. And that is, I believe, the only other thing that we need to get to our next level. Yeah. So as long as we keep over 1,800 students, and we get 8 more academic works, we're gonna be I believe it's renowned. No. So in any case, we're going to be at the highest level of our university. So that's going to be 1 down. Next one, we got to pick a place to build. Not 100% sure exactly where we're going to go with it yet. We do have to level, or not level, but increase our population is the word I was looking for there, to kind of help our new commercial area stay busy and not go bankrupt by people not shopping there. And then we're gonna build the additional campus as well. All right, there we go. So we'll zone all that. Oh, you know what? There is one thing that we don't have here, and I keep forgetting this, but that is the crematorium. Crematorium we can put right there. And then I mentioned I was going to do another clinic up here, so we'll put that one right there to kind of help with coverage and make these folks happy. We currently only have 36 citizens in the city out of nearly 35,000, so I think we're doing pretty darn good. One additional thing that we should work on, maybe I'll do it off camera and just tell you guys kind of what I did, is mass transit. So I'm thinking metros connecting this area here. Well, starting here, connecting this whole area here, so we can get more folks out of their cars and into the shopping district right in there. But that's going to be it for part 7, I believe, of the campus series. Again, the series is sponsored by Paradox Interactive. They're going to provide us with 6 keys at the end of the series to give out to you guys. And comment below if you have not already. Let me know which DLC you're missing and what platform you're on. And once the series ends, we'll go ahead and do a drawing, and whoever gets selected, we'll get in touch with you and give you that key that you asked for. As always, be the best that you can be in everything that you do, and I will see you guys on the next one.